I'm very much interested in hair and beauty, so I created Boho Locs, which is the brand I'm wearing now, which is...
Very well, thank you.
Right, first question of the day that I have for you. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself for the people watching?
Okay, hello everybody watching. My name is Lulu Pierre and I am an entrepreneur. I have a e-commerce business called Boho Locs. We sell beautiful crochet lock extensions. I'm launching a content creation business called The Content Ballet. I've also written a #1 best-selling book, which is called Natural Hair Care for Girls. I have a daughter who is just turned 11. I sing jazz. Woohoo! That was really bad. I don't know why I said that in that note, but I do sing jazz. I do sing jazz well, actually.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about life?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I am excited level 10 about life at the moment because I put my passions into businesses. I have a passion for hair and beauty, hence Boho Locs. I have a passion for content creation, hence this beautiful space. I have a passion for jazz. I have a passion for my daughters, and everything that I'm passionate about is in my life, and it's part of how I make my living. So it makes me feel like factor 10 level happy. Yeah.
Describe yourself in a hashtag.
Hashtag all over it, because I'm all over my businesses. All of my passions are involved in my life, as I say. So yeah, hashtag all over it.
And what's your favorite song of all time?
My favorite song of all time is Jam by Michael Jackson, because he brings it in energy on that song. He's kind of angry and it kind of comes across in his voice, and I just love watching him perform that song more than any other.
And what's your wake up ritual?
Okay, I wake up around about 6:30 every morning, chill in bed, and I just think. I don't go straight on my phone. My phone will be off because I don't sleep with it on. My daughter will go into the shower, she'll do her whole thing, and then I might start listening to some sort of positive message or Christian message or something like that, and I'll make breakfast around about 7 a.m. and my daughter will then eat, and then we'll do some work. She'll either practice the piano in the morning for like half an hour to 40 minutes before school, or she'll do some additional maths, additional English, because she's preparing to take some exams.
What's your go-to bed ritual?
Okay, so my go-to bed ritual, I go to bed early. If I'm not out, I'm in, and I want to be in my bed by 9:30. When I then get into bed, I will then read. I will listen to something of interest on either a podcast, on YouTube, something like that. Then I'll have a shower, I'll do my moisturization routine, and be in bed. I like to have lights out, latest 11, lights out, and away we go.
Wonderful. What's your favorite time of day?
Morning, absolutely, yeah. I like that sort of first 2 to 3 hours of the day, the best.
So do you prefer winter or summer?
Summer? God, I mean, come on. Summer.
And what's the best month of the year?
March. My birthday month, that's why.
What's the most rewarding thing about being a mum?
Okay, so the most rewarding thing about being a mum is just watching your child grow and become an independent person who is kind and sweet, and just molding their character and then seeing it all come together. It's amazing.
What's one thing your daughter has taught you?
My daughter has taught me, let's see now, to take things quite easy, actually, like to not get too stressed. For example, if she is upset about something, when she wakes up the next day, it's forgotten, like she's forgotten whatever the hell it was she was upset about the day before. They're just like, hello mommy, she's happy to see me, the day's begun again. So I think that's it. It's just that leaving things behind that you just maybe weren't too best pleased about it, just not dwelling on things and just kind of getting up and going on with the flow.
What is one thing no one knows about you?
Nobody knows that I used to be a tomboy until I was 13. Nobody knows that.
And what gets you up in the morning?
To see about fulfilling all of my potential and the dreams that I have. Can I do this kind of thing? I feel challenged to try to achieve.
And what advice would you give to future entrepreneurs?
future entrepreneurs, find something that you're really passionate about, and go after that with your whole heart. Nobody is going to have all the answers for you. Nobody is going to be able to tell you the roadmap that you're going to follow. You're going to feel it inside and you're going to go for it. You're going to make mistakes, you're going to learn from those, and you're going to keep it moving.
What did you do prior to Boho Locs?
Prior to Boho Locs, let's see, I've been an entrepreneur for nearly 20 years now, giving my age away a little bit. But prior to Boho Locs, I had written a book which became a #1 bestseller in the UK and USA. It's called Natural Hair Care for Girls.
Wonderful. And what year was Boho Locs founded?
Boho Locs was founded, I believe, in 2017, something like that, yeah.
And in 10 words or less, why?
Because I love hair and developed a beautiful looking product.
And what's your company's mission?
Our mission is to develop a range that is really unique and allows people to express themselves. It allows them to be creative. It allows them to try loads of different things with their hair, different styles. So we want to create lots and lots of different styles that are just cool, sexy, easy to use, and great protective styles.
Wonderful. And what's your favorite go-to style?
My favorite go-to style, oh my gosh, so at the moment I am wearing, I should do a little pose for you. I'm wearing our extra locks which are 26-inch Boho Locs in black. This is called Midnight, and I've got a layer pack in here. This is one of my go-to looks. I had to do some TV work this week, and I was like, do you know what? If I'm gonna do TV work, I'm wearing black locks, I'm wearing all black, and this is where we are. This is one of my favorite looks. So my second favorite go-to look, I think, is gonna be blonde. I love blonde goddess locks, extra long, or be blonde. There's two, but let me go blonde because it's a hybrid of colors. That in extra, which is 26 inches with the layers. That's a look right there.
Wonderful. So if I'm looking to wear locks for work,
yes,
what are some styles you'd recommend?
Oh my gosh, okay, cool. So if you're wearing locks for work, obviously you've got the down, you've got the over the one shoulder, you've got like the low bun look, you've got like just having a few like strands out at the front with a low bun. You've got half up, half down, where it's not too high. You could put the half up sort of behind the crown. That would be a lovely work look as well.
Wonderful. And what about for a trip to Jamaica?
Woo! A trip to Jamaica. First of all, I would recommend that you get some locks that have some colours in them. We've got lots of blonde colours. We've got lit, we have got ice latte, we've got blonde, we've got bronze. Honestly, we've got so many different colours. So I would recommend maybe taking a double tone colour, an ombre colour, something like that. And you can be more free when you're on holiday and you're not thinking about work. So if you did half up, half down, whereas with work, you should wear it below the crown. When you're like out in the beach in Jamaica, how about like a high half up, half down? How about something like that? How about all up? You can do all up pineapples, like falling in the face, falling on the side. Yeah, it's a limitless possibilities.
What can I buy if I'm looking to accessorize my lock?
We do sell deluxe jewels. So every time you buy Boho Locs, you get a free set of 25 jewels where you can zhuzh up your lock. If you want to go a little further, we do have deluxe jewels, which comes in packs of 3, which are really statement pieces, which you can have to really add some X factor to your locks.
Beautiful. Why is Boho Locs a must-have for women?
It's a must-have because it's a perfect protective style. It's natural looking, it's black owned, it's designed by us and for us, black owned and operated. And we just have over 100 styles. So we have literally got a style for everybody. They're lightweight, they're reusable, easy to install, and they just look banging. I'm just addicted.
Wow, that's amazing. So how long does it take to install?
So it's gonna take roughly an hour and a half to 2 hours to install. And I like to say it's less time than it takes to watch a movie in lots of sense. You can go to salon and get locks, but that takes about 8 hours. I know because I used to install them. Nobody's got time for that anymore. 2 hours and done.
And how long does it last?
So these locks will stay in and stay neat, I would say, for 3 months. You can then reuse, this is goddess locks, so these are reusable. You can then take them off, you You can wash them, condition them, let them air dry, and you can put them right back in.
So, what will you never compromise on with Boho Locs?
I will never compromise on styles that I think look good. I design all of the styles, and there might be a banging trend that I could jump on and probably make money off, but if I don't like it and if I'm not going to wear it, I'm not going to bring it into Boho Locs. So it has to be something that's from my heart, like, yeah, I am going to slay in that, and that's why I'm going to make it for other people. I'm not going to do something just because it's hot and I just don't like it.
Understandable. What is Club Boho?
Club Boho. Okay, this is our membership program. So this is for our customers, our loyal customers, to receive perks from us every time they buy. Every time they shop, they will earn points, and these points can then be redeemed for certain perks, depending on the tier. And we also run promotions as well for the club members.
Wonderful. Why did you launch it?
We launched it because we have so many loyal customers. We have such a high repeat customer rate, and we just wanted a way to just thank these people, acknowledge these people, and create something that they wanted, hence Club Boho.
Wow. Sounds like Boho Locs is amazing. Do you offer a referral program?
Absolutely, we absolutely have a referral program. We find that a lot of our customers come through word of mouth. Somebody will see somebody on the street and be like, yo, your hair, where did you get it? Girl, let me put you on, it's Boho Locs. So we now do have a referral program in place.
Wonderful. Where do you see the business 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I see Boho Locs with a whole range of products, whole range of protective styles. Everything that I can see in my mind. I can see crochet hair, I can see wigs, I can see wet products, I can see clip-ins, I can see so many different types of style. And I think in 5 years I would hope to execute on that vision and brought these styles to life.
And how do you set your business apart from others in your industry?
In my industry, there's very few black-owned brands. A lot of them are South Asian owned, different just because of that. That is the differentiator. People do imitate, people do copy, which I don't love. However, we are black owned and operated, and I think that sets us apart most in our industry.
What's the hardest part about being an entrepreneur?
The hardest part about being an entrepreneur sometimes is that everything is on your back, like everything is on you to kind of deliver. You want to give the burden sometimes to somebody else to deliver, but ultimately it's your child. You have to be the one to look after it. So sometimes that can feel a little bit heavy at times.
And what's your favorite part about being an entrepreneur?
The favorite part about being an entrepreneur is I do love being my own boss, and I do love being able to call the shots, as it were, in my own life. So I feel like you're very able to fulfill your purpose and your destiny as well.
What do you look for when you're hiring?
Really good question. I look for people who are solution oriented, people who can bring answers to the table, as opposed to people who need me to provide all of the answers, because I can't. I want to hire people who know more than me in their specific area, essentially.
And what kind of culture exists in your organization, and how did you establish it?
So our culture has recently been re-established because we have a new operations manager in the business. So we're very focused on our own areas. We're focused on reporting in our own areas, understanding the metrics in our own areas, and just being excellent and trying to upgrade all of our skills in our respective areas.
And what entrepreneurial tricks have you discovered to keep you focused and productive in your day-to-day busy schedule?
So I bought a productivity planner which plans out your day, and so it has your hours and it has what you're going to achieve in those hours, and it's just about doing the things that move the needle the most first, because sometimes it can be, I need to email this person, but I need to do this, you need to handle things that you need to handle first. It's hard to do because sometimes you do want to just go around and get to that later, but you should really just get to that first.
And what key activities would you recommend entrepreneurs to invest their time in?
Learning, developing your skills, marketing skills, sales skills. I don't think you can ever sort of get enough of that. I've done street sales, I've done like tele sales, I've done selling on the street, I've done everything, car sales, I've done it all. And I think that really helps you as an entrepreneur, because you ultimately need to be able to sell. So yeah, I would invest in sales skills would be one of the first things I would say.
And how many hours do you work on average?
A day, I would say I kind of divvy up my time between my businesses, but I will start working around about 9, and then I'll typically finish working around about 2, because then mum time begins because my daughter comes home from 3. So I like to cook before she comes home, and then my second job, my main job, should I say, starts.
And what's your greatest fear and how do you manage fear?
Oh, my greatest fear. I think my greatest fear, honestly, like my greatest fear is that if I live to be 120 and I'm on my deathbed and I have regrets, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I just don't know. So that is my greatest fear, is to one day have regret. So to overcome that, I kind of just do everything that I want to do.
Do you feel any pressure being a successful Black entrepreneur?
I don't know if I would differentiate it. I think there's just pressure that comes from being an entrepreneur. I don't know if it's... So yes, essentially, but I think all entrepreneurs feel pressure. It's just part of it.
And how important is it to have more Black entrepreneurs?
Yes, it's critical. I think it's critical. It's something I've always believed in. It's something I've always championed, because I feel like through more entrepreneurship, there'll be more socio-economic growth, more access to other opportunities, and we'll be able to build our communities more. So I fully believe in entrepreneur. I really hope my daughter becomes an entrepreneur, but obviously I can't force it, but it would be nice.
And if you had the chance to start your career over again,
Yes.
what would you do differently?
Nothing really, no.
Boho Locs has an average rating of 5 stars with over 6,000 reviews.
Yes.
How do you keep everyone happy?
As I say, it goes down to the product design. I'm wearing my product, and I have done for years. I am the number 1 Boho Locs customer, actually. And I think I just create things that I feel good in. If I put a style in, I just put it in when I'm developing a product. And if I feel like, yeah. If I get that feeling inside, then I know other people will feel it too. If I put a style in and I'm just like, a bit lackluster, then I won't release it. So it has to be something that I'm feeling. And I think that is what connects with the 5-star reviewers.
And so how do you define success?
I think success is achieving your potential in that chapter of your life. I don't think you know the full story of your life. I think only God knows the full story, but I feel like life is very segmented into, this was a chapter for this, chapter for that, chapter for this. And I feel that success is about maximizing the chapters that you're in, and just bringing the best out, learning the best lessons that you can to take into the next chapter, so that could be even more successful. And success isn't only like monetary, like it's really not. It's also about you as a person, like your character, who you are, and how people think of you, how you raise your family, it's all of that is success. Money is money, but success is something different, I think.
And last question, where can people find you?
Okay, so Boho Locs is the brand I've been talking about, and you can find Boho Locs at www.boholocs.com. I am British and I live in London, but our warehouse is in America, so we ship predominantly in the States domestically. You can also find me as an entrepreneur on Instagram, and my name is It's Lulu Pierre. That's ITSLULUPIERRE.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
And I'll see you later.
See you.
Bye.